All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praise, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity to you. I say shalom. Brother Khan from the set of the Lions of Judah, just around here in Chicago, to you I say shalom. And those who are watching and tuning in. All right. The title of this video is going to be titled The Pride of Edom. Okay. The Pride of Edom. All right. Starting off in the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. And it reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right. So everything that the white man is speaking, all right, is a lie. All right. Everything that this man speak is a lie, and it goes against the scriptures, man. All right. Come. So let's get that again. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3, and it reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21, and it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right. So you can't believe everything the so-called white man tell you. All right. Everything that he operate off of is lies, deceit, trickery, and sometimes foolery, man. All right. The man took our nationality. We're not being called Israel. All right. You have counterfeit Jews in the land living like us. All right. When you read the scriptures, man. All right. They living like the real Jews. All right. Our people are being oppressed. Okay. We being lied to. We being pretty much deceived because this man is in rulership, the so-called white man, because he's in rulership, and he gives our people gifts. All right. You get a promotion on your job. All right. The white man, he give you a little crumbs to pretty much deceive your own people. All right. They showed you that in the book, the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. They showed you how, all right, you had this one particular character who was brought in to deceive the Black Panthers. All right. And I believe they gave him $300. And then a man actually killed himself when he found out in the 90s that, the Black Panthers, Fred Hampton, all right, they were trying to help and liberate the so-called, black people, the black movement, man. And he hung himself because he said the condition that our people was living in the 90s, and he felt guilty, man. All right. Because the words out of the so-called white man's mouth is smoother than butter. That brother believed everything that white man said. All right. He believed everything that he said, man. Because he's a smooth speaker, man. He speaks with smooth and intelligent words. All right. White man's mouth. So this is the book of Psalms chapter 49, verse 11, and it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right. So the white man he think that he's gonna rule forever. He think that he's gonna keep the so-called black man at the bottom. He thinks his foot is gonna be on the so-called black man's neck forever. All right. They made us to be the laughing stock in the earth. All right, this is a list of things the white man creates off of his propaganda. All right, you got Asian hate. All right, now the white man is promoting Asian hate because a couple of so-called black or Latino men is running up on Moab. All right, but what about black hate? Okay, what about Israelite hate, anti-Israelite hate? Okay, all this stuff must be brought out. Okay, everything that we're speaking about must be brought out because there's a lot of propaganda going on. All right, there's a lot of propaganda going on through the masses of the media, man. All right, you got black people that hate each other because of the curses. Okay, what about that? All right, let's get that again. Psalms 49 verse 11, and it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So they want to rule forever, all right, without end. But okay, according to the scriptures and the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, they're not going to rule forever. They're going into slavery, man. All right, because all the crimes that they have committed against the dark races, man. All right, including the Israelites. All right. Okay, so they have to pay for that, man. Okay, this is the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 11. And it reads, they send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. Verse 12. They take the timbrels and harps and rejoice at the sound of the organ. Okay, this is the Edomites. This is the pride of Edom. All right, they rejoice when they hear the music, man. All right. Verse 13. They spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. All right, because they rich and then they die. And then they leave the money and all their treasures and all their wealth for their kids, man. So that's how they continue to oppress and keep the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians at the bottom because they teach their children to continue Salakia. They teach their children to repeat that cycle, man. All right. Because our people, we don't have anything. We're still slaves mentally. All right. As you see Kuta Kente right here, he got the shackles on his hand. All right. They took the shackles off, and now the chains is on our head or in our minds. All right. So they want to continue to keep the illusion that the Negro is nothing here in America. All right. They want to continue to keep that illusion going on. Okay. That's how wicked this people become that we dealing with, man. The so-called white man. That's the illusion they want to create. They want everybody to love them, and they want the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians to hate their self. Okay. Since we're still in the book of Job, I'm going to get the classic, Job 9 and 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. Who is the wicked? This man that you see right here that's above Kuta Kente, man. All right. That's the wicked, man. So let me get it again. It's the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So the white man is the wicked because of the rape, the robbery, and the murder that we have to endure, and that we still enduring the atrocities of this man. Okay. So now let me go to the Apocrypha. First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41. This is the book of First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41, and it reads, at that time, therefore, Salaki, let me make sure that's what I want. Yeah, Salaki, that's the wrong scripture. This is the book of First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41, and it reads, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Okay, so it say all should be one people. So when a white man, when he conquer all the nations, then that's when he wants to be deceptive, man, and say that all people should be one. All right. All right. So he want all people to be one after he done conquered all the dark races, man. That's why when we just read in the book of Psalms, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, man. All right. So now let's go to the book of Revelation. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9, and it reads, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. So what the Bible say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So Salakia. So yeah, back to the scriptures, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, so the Latinos, they went through slavery too, man. All right. The Latinos went to slavery too, man. That's the reason why we are being divided off of languages. Okay. Raphael, Raphael, Bun Yashashikar. Yeah, so we all went through slavery, man. All right. This is the reason why we must stick together. Because long as they can keep the so-called Negroes divided with the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans, then we will be set back another 100 years. But we know that we don't have another 100 years here, and the Most High is only looking for that remnant and that 144,000. All right. So the white man is being brought low. All right. The scriptures is bearing witness against him, and he's gonna go into slavery, man. All right. Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah, the other classic, Isaiah 14:1, and it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." Yeah, so Salakia, I had to step away from the telecast. Um, Bear with me. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7, and it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." All right. So Moab, Ammon, okay, Esau, all you other nations will go through the curses of Deuteronomy 28, because all the other nations had us in slavery. All right. Now they want to bring up Asian hate, man. All right. They trying to say that the so-called Negroes are pretty much hating and abusing Moab, man. All right. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. The nations are being judged, man. The Most High is literally judging the nations, man. All right. They're not gonna get away with what they did to the nation of Israel. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Okay, so here's an article from Russia Today. All right, they say Asian hate, but we've been hated ever since we got to this damn country, man. All right.
This morning, the latest victim
Propaganda,
mounted an
man.
attack on an Asian American here in the city. Asian American man suddenly attacked and beaten.
This is what's going to happen to you Edomites, man.
On a New York City subway.
Pair of attacks against Asian women in Manhattan.
A vicious attack on a subway that leaves a man cut from ear to ear tonight.
Hey, Jake is mad, man.
After a stranger on the subway carved a deep cheek-to-cheek gash, Noel says he did nothing to provoke.
He started kicking my bag. He started kicking my bag. And when I'm about to leave, he slapped me.
This man arrested and charged with a hate crime a day after police say he assaulted a mother who said she had just attended a rally against anti-Asian violence.
Angry? They're angry.
All right, there you have it, man. Hey, the Most High is judging. The Most High is judging the heathen, man. All right. Now, the title of this video is called "The Pride of Edom," but Edom represents the other nations, man. All right, you heathens, man. All right, because our people they getting tired of being oppressed, man. All right, and the Most High is putting the spirit on them to fight back, man, and to destroy you heathens, man. All right, so this is the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7. And it reads, hold on, Salakia. The book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7. And it reads, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shah. Verse 8, and it reads, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flock of sheep, who if he go, Salakia, who if he go through both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver, man. So that's what you seeing, man. They talking about stop Asian hate. All right. What Jake is doing to them Moabites in New York, that's the same in these last days. That's what's gonna happen to Esau and the other nations, man. So with that, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.